Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So I thought I'd do like a fun mood reading vlog because I haven't done one of these in a while, and all of the videos I've been doing lately have been planned reading vlogs where I don't really get to choose what I read, or I'm reading certain books. And so there's quite a few books I've been wanting to read that I haven't been able to. I think all of these are also from the library, and sometimes I'll pick up books for like planned reading vlogs from the library, and then I get carried away and get other books even if I might not be able to read them. So I have a lot of books here that have just been accumulated that I've wanted to read from the library. So I'm gonna quickly show you all the books I'm planning to read. I'm actually cat sitting this week, so I'm going pretty soon, but I thought I'd film the intro in my room before I go. But I'm just gonna go through them really quickly because we have a lot of books and I don't know which ones I'm gonna read. I have a big variety to choose from. So firstly, Kiki's Delivery Service. This is, I think, based on the movie. I think this came after the movie. And it's just a short story. We have A Curious Beginning. This is a part of the Veronica Speedwell mystery series. I think it's historical fantasy, maybe? Mia. I don't know if I pronounced that right. This is a part of a manga series. This is a romance manga, I think. And I have a few of them in here. Then we have Love is War. This is also another romance manga series. Payback's a Witch. This is a fantasy, I think it's a witchy fantasy romance. Another Love is War. We have Fixer Up by Tessa Bailey. I think this one is actually due at the library, so I might not get to read this one. Another Mia. Another one, Heartstopper 4, which I really should read this because I just read Heartstopper 3, and then I can get the 5th one and finish the series. And then lastly we have Lore Olympus, which this is a graphic novel. I think it's a Greek mythological retelling. I've heard fantastic things. Also the art is so pretty, like gorgeous art, so I really want to read this. I haven't read a lot of graphic novels lately because I've been reading like novels for books and stuff, I mean for videos and stuff, so I'm excited to read all of this stuff. And it's not like I've been forcing myself to read certain books and books I don't want to read, because all the books I've been reading for videos are books I've been wanting to read, but it's hard to fit these type of books into videos. So that's why I want to do a mood reading vlog where I can just read all of this stuff that I've been wanting to read, and there's not really any pressure that I have to finish any of these books or anything like that. Hopefully this is just a fun, relaxing, chill vlog where I'm not worrying about when this video has to be finished, when I have to finish these books. This can just go up whenever. It's actually the 26th of December, so Christmas is over, and all of my videos I have planned to go up for the rest of this month already filmed and everything, so I can just relax and read what I want. So I'm gonna go over to the place I'm going to cat sit soon, and I will update you guys possibly later tonight. It depends if I feel like settled in and stuff, or maybe tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hi guys, it is the next day. I'm sorry if you can hear cars. The traffic is so loud. The like main road is right outside the window, and I was sleeping last night and I kept waking up over and over and over again because it was just so loud. So I'm gonna need to get like earplugs or something, even though I don't know how I feel about that because I get very paranoid if I'm home alone, and especially if I'm in like a new place. Like I need to sleep, so I guess I'll just have to be brave. But I had a nightmare last night about someone breaking in, so that also didn't help because I just got really like anxious and uncomfortable and stuff when I'm in a new place by myself. Obviously it's so loud. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm planning on going to the library today because it's really close, and I haven't gone out in quite a while. Like I went book shopping and stuff for my birthday, but I haven't gone out alone, which I used to do all the time. I used to go to the library or the shops by myself, but then I started getting a lot of anxiety about it and my mental health just wasn't going great. So I haven't done that in a while, but I want to try and do that today instead of just staying inside all day. and I need to return a few books to the library. So I want to return A Very Merry Bromance, and I also need to return Fixer Up, I think it's called, by Tessa Bailey, because that's overdue, so I won't get to read that. I'll probably end up buying the book anyways. But Heartstopper Volume 4 is actually overdue, so I'm gonna try and read it today and then I can hand it in today. I might read most of it at the library, but these are very quick reads, so I'm not really worried about that. And my library is very like flexible. Like if books are overdue, they don't even like charge you. But obviously I don't want to like have books for longer than I'm supposed to, because that's just not good, because other people probably want to read it. Yeah, I'm actually still reading a Christmas book for a different reading vlog, and I was supposed to finish that book a few days ago and I just haven't. So I'm gonna try and focus on reading that book. I think I have like 100 pages left. I'm gonna focus on finishing that book so I can edit the video and get it up tomorrow hopefully, and then we're going to get into the books I want to read for this vlog. I want this vlog to be like a really long reading vlog, because I love long reading vlogs. Like hour-long reading vlogs are everything to me. I love them so much. I don't know what it is, but like really long reading vlogs are just so good. Katie's reading, Jamie's library, and Jody, they make like hour-long reading vlogs and I eat them up every time. I want to try and make a longer reading vlog, so hopefully this will be longer. I'll take you guys with me to the library. I'm also anxious about leaving because I'm in like a new space, and so I get worried. What if someone just like kidnaps me once I walk out the door? I don't know why that happened, but does anyone else worry about this? Because I feel like I'm the only person, but I worry that people are watching me walk into my house or where I'm living or whatever, and then they're gonna know where I live, and so later they're gonna come and like kidnap me or something because they know I'm like alone. I always have that fear. When I was in high school, from like year 7 to 9, where I lived, the like driveway was right next to a roundabout, so there's always cars driving, and I was always like, oh my god, all these people are seeing where I live, they're gonna come and kidnap me. And that never happened obviously, but I was always like, I hated walking down that driveway because I'm like, all these people know where I live, they're gonna follow me and they're gonna kidnap me. I don't know, I'm very paranoid. Anyways, I might buy some books, but I won't show you guys because I'm making like a book haul maybe next month, because I have some books from Christmas, but it's not enough for like a full book haul. So I'm going to buy some more books eventually and then do like a full book haul for that. I'll talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so I think it's 2 days later now. You guys saw me at the library. I didn't end up reading Heartstopper because I actually found one of the hard like special editions of Heartstopper 4 that I've been like collecting. I have the second one so far, and they had the fourth one. It was the only one left, so I was like, I might as well get it. And so I returned the library copy, and so now I have the fourth book so I can read it whenever. So my hand loves flying in my videos, like it's always just flying, and it's because of the fan, but it's really hot, so but we'll turn it off. Oh my god. The other day I was like watching my videos, like sometimes I'll go on my channel and I'll see like my older videos, see what they're like, and I had headphones in, and in so many of the videos the sound is so bad because I have the fan or the aircon on, and I had no idea it was like that. And I don't know how to fix that, because like I have to have the fan on or the aircon on most of the time in summer. I live in Australia, like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if it's because I'm recording on my phone. Maybe if I had a camera it would be better, which I'm saving for a camera, so hopefully I'll have a camera. Not soon, that's not gonna happen soon. Cameras are so expensive. But anyways, yeah, I hope no one watches my videos with headphones on. That was like so humbling. I have done some reading. So when I last vlogged in the like afternoon, I started this book, Hori Maya, volume 1. This copy is like so destroyed. I don't know what people have done to this. I have never seen a library book this like messed up. Like, what is going on here? This is like about to fall apart. Anyways, so I read this and I finished it I finished it yesterday and it was so sweet. This is a romance manga and I've actually seen some parts of it on TikTok because I was looking for, quite a while ago, I was looking for romance animes to watch. If you have any romance animes to watch, please let me know because I love those. I've watched Romantic Killer and I watched one other one. I can't remember what it was called, but I really like them. I was gonna watch it, like the actual show, but I didn't for some reason. It might have just not been available on any streaming platform I had, but I didn't end up watching it. And then I realized people recommended me to read this and I realized this is the same thing. Anyways, I read it and it's really, really cute. I will say it was a little difficult for me to read. Usually like I'm fine with reading mangas, like reading it like backwards isn't a problem for me, but this one, it got a bit confusing because some of the like speech bubbles aren't clear who's talking and I just kept getting confused. And I don't know if that's because I haven't read manga in such a long time, but I think it is just this book because some of the a lot of the speech bubbles, I couldn't tell who was talking. It took me a while to like understand what was going on in the conversation, and a lot of the time I ended up not understanding. Well, actually a few times I didn't understand and then later on I like got it. But overall I had a really good experience reading this and I really want to continue, but I went on like a spiral, not a spiral, but I was like looking it up on TikTok because I wanted to see the edits that I saw before and I couldn't find them. But then I was just looking at so much stuff about it, so I kind of like know the whole story, but it's a romance manga, so what do you expect? The whole story is pretty predictable. It's romance, they're gonna end up together, but apparently there's a webtoon which I couldn't find. I love his look here. I don't like when he looks like that because it kind of looks like a bob, but here, this look I like. But apparently he cuts his hair. I don't know why that was a choice that was made, but I'm not excited for that. And the girl I really like too. So basically the story is that they go to school together and Hori is like a popular girl. She wears makeup, she dresses up. And then Maya is like a loner. He doesn't have any friends. He doesn't talk to anyone. He wears like his hair long, covering most of his face. He wears glasses. Hori never hangs out with her friends outside of school, and you find out it's because she has to take care of her little brother a lot because her parents are always working full time, and so she has to spend most of her time looking after her brother, cooking and cleaning and everything, and she doesn't want her friends to know about that. And then Maya ends up stumbling across her little brother. He helps her little brother get home, and then Maya is wearing his like hair tied up and all his piercings are showing, and so Hori has no idea it's him. Then she discovers it's him and is like, oh my god, and then they start building a really close friendship. But I really like this and I want to read more manga in 2024. And then I started Payback's a Witch. I only got a few pages in and I'm really not sure if I'm gonna like this book. I read The Ex-Hex recently and I wasn't a big fan of it. I had really high expectations for that book and I didn't enjoy it that much, and this kind of has a similar premise. I'm sorry if you can hear people running around. The apartment next to me, there's like kids and they're running around constantly. It's so annoying, but anyways, it's okay. I think this is like a cozy fantasy romance, and I think it's also a sapphic romance, which I didn't expect and I'm excited for. This is a 4-book series and I've heard some people say the second book is better, so hopefully I like this and then I can continue the series. The female main character is a witch, but she's not very powerful, and I think she comes from a powerful witch family, and she goes back to her hometown, and I know she seeks revenge with this other girl and then they fall in love, I think. but I'll give you like a better description once I get into it. But I'm really not sure if I'm gonna like this. I really hope I do, because that can kind of like redeem cozy witchy books for me, I guess, because I really like witchy romance books. Sound so up my alley, but the XX just wasn't it. And so I'm hoping this book works out. I will update you guys a bit later. I know also there hasn't been much b-roll in this video yet. I'm sorry about that. Bye. I don't know why I always wave like a child. Just something in me needs to do it. Like, bye guys. So I've spent most of today editing a video and it's now uploading, and so now I have time to read and I have some updates for you guys. I started Maya volume 2. I'm actually halfway through and I'm liking it just as much as the first book. Maya does such sweet things for Hori, and it's like he pays so close attention, but you don't, I don't know, it's just so unexpected. Like he always knows just the right things to say, what she wants. Oh my god. And they haven't expressed really how they're feeling about each other. Like they haven't really thought about it and gone, oh, maybe I like her, but at the moment they're just friends. But oh my god, they got this form from school and you have to fill it out. It's basically about what you want to do after school as a career. And Hori doesn't talk about like her feelings and stuff a lot. And Maya found her form like all scrunched up and she had like scribbled all over stuff and there was like tears on it. And so he asked the teacher for another form and he said that he lost his. And then he went up to Hori and he said, I thought I lost my form, but I didn't. I have an extra. Do you want it? Like, oh, that's so sweet. Because obviously Hori's not going to want to ask for another form because then she'd have to, like, that'd just be too much for her, and like this is really tough for her. So he just got her another form and didn't mention why he knows. He's just like, oh, do you want it? I have it. That's so cute. And there's so many scenes in here like that. Oh, he like says stuff and he, oh my god. Anyways, I don't really have any updates for this book. I read a few more pages, but I actually started a new book. So I started another book probably like an hour ago, and I can explain myself. I started Ignited by Melanie Harlow, I think. The cars are so loud. Yeah, I started Ignited by Melanie Harlow. This book has been on my TBR for a while. And the reason why I just like decided to start it is because I was watching Larry Reads and she wasn't reading that book, but she like mentioned it. And she said how it was a single dad romance. And I was like, I really want to read that. I love single parent romances and kids in books. I was like, I'll have a look. I don't know if I'll pick it up because I'm reading other books right now. But then like I read the synopsis and then I was looking at my friends' reviews and I was like, I really want to read this. And I knew it was on Kindle Unlimited. So I started it and I'm now on page 30 and I'm really liking it. The kids are so cute. The female main character is like a hopeless romantic. She reads a lot of books. Like she falls in love really quickly, and she's now at the part of her life where she's like, okay, I need to stop. It's really bad. Like I haven't had a serious relationship. But then she meets Dex, the male main character, the single dad, firefighter, ex-Navy SEAL. And she's like, oh, she's trying not to fall for him, but we all know how that will go. And there's an age gap. I don't know how old she is, but he's 34, I think. So I'm assuming she's in her like mid-20s or something. And he has 2 daughters, Haley and Ruby. I think they're 8 and 5, and they're so cute. And like single dads with kids. It's so cute. He's very grumpy and stubborn and doesn't smile and doesn't believe in a happily ever after and doesn't want to fall in love. And so I'm so excited for this book. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna get wrapped up in that book and then I'll continue reading these other books maybe a bit later. But I'm having a good time. I am having a good time, and I'm having a good time. It's part of a series. I think it's called like Cloverfield Farm or something. It's like this farm, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but they have like summer camps, they have a wine tasting, they have like a cottage, a B&B, like this whole thing. And this is the 5th book, so we're hearing about the characters that obviously are in previous books and other characters that will have their own books. But when it comes to standalone series that are interconnected, I don't really care about reading them in order because it's not really like it's spoiling anything. Like, I know those couples are going to end up together. Like, there's nothing that can be spoiled. I just don't care about reading it in order. If I want to read a certain book first, then I will, because if there's like a first book in the series and I'm not excited for it but I'm excited for the second book, I'm gonna start with the second book. Otherwise, like, I probably would take so long to get to the first book because I'm just not excited for it. I just read what I want to read, and if I can read the second book in the series first and not anyways, if I can read a series out of order and there's a book in a series I want to read first, then I will do that. So anyways, I don't know why I went on a rant like that. You guys don't care. I don't know what the time is. I think it's like 2 p.m. I'm going to cook some food and then read some more, and then that's it. I'll see you guys soon. I'm trying to eat my food and read my book, and someone has been bouncing a basketball upstairs for like the past half an hour. Can you hear it? Go outside. What are you doing bouncing it in here? Should I get a broom and like hit the wall? I mean the roof. I'm kind of scared to do that. Should I do it? Because it's really annoying. I just banged the broom on the roof and they didn't stop, so then I yelled and they still haven't stopped. I feel like they're getting louder. Guys, it stopped. I hope it stopped for good. It stopped. If they're just going to the bathroom and then it starts again, I am going to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. It's back. It's back. It keeps coming and going back. And I can hear them like running around. I am never living in an apartment. Never. After this, I don't think I could survive. I am on page 100 now. I have been reading this book non-stop. I will get up to like get a drink and I will take my phone with me and I will not take my eyes off the screen. I am really liking this story. I'm 100 pages in. Did I already say that? Maybe. It's now 6 p.m. and I've gotten used to the banging, whatever it is. I don't think it's a basketball anymore, but I don't know what it is. Sammy, no. Sammy. He's being cheeky. What are you doing? He's looking at me in the mirror. I don't know what it is, and it keeps like moving around and stopping. I don't know, but yeah, I'm really liking this story. The age gap. Winnie is 22. Okay, it's kind of bad, but Dex is like 33, but in my head I keep thinking he's 40. I think because like I just read a book where the dad was 40. Yeah, the age gap, but also it's fiction, so it's not that big of a deal, and they're both adults, so they're neighbors. Harper and not Harper I'm getting characters mixed up from other books. Haley and Ruby. No. Oh my god. Haley and what's her name? Luna are so cute and they keep wanting to hang out with Winnie. It's so funny. And this incident happened. The first day they moved in, Dex heard like a alarm going off, and so he realized it was a fire alarm, so he barged into Winnie's apartment when she didn't answer, and he ran upstairs and she was naked standing on a suitcase trying to turn off the fire alarm, And then he had told his daughters to stay in the house and not follow him, but they followed him, and so they saw everything, and Winnie was mortified, obviously. And then his daughters were telling other people what happened, and I'm like, oh god. Winnie went to a party for her cousin, and then Dex went to a party for his high school best friend, and it's the same guy, so it turns out they have like friends of friends and stuff. And so they're at the party and his daughters just kept saying stuff, and I'm like, oh god. But it was funny. And then Winnie's mum works at a bakery, so Winnie brought over, before this whole incident happened, Winnie brought over cupcakes for Dex and his daughters. The next day, they saw the bakery and their daughters really wanted to stop there, and as soon as they went in, they were asking if Winnie was there. Like, that's so cute. Yeah, so far there's a lot of tension. They've had a kiss. Winnie is trying not to get her hopes up, but like also she can't help herself. And Dex is like trying to stop everything from happening, but he like also like can't stop himself. Yeah, that's where I'm at so far. I am really liking this book. I love when I just read spontaneously, when I just read what I feel like reading, because if I didn't decide to read that book today, then I might have gotten like no reading done today and I might have had a bad day. So I like when I just choose to read whatever, because I felt kind of guilty for not reading what I'm already currently reading, but like I'm having a good time, so why does it matter? I don't need to restrict myself or like put myself down for just reading what I want to read. It is getting late now. I'll probably fall asleep soon because I go to bed really early. Why am I brushing my hair? I'm only here for one more full day. Tomorrow is Monday, and then I go back home Tuesday, which I'm excited for because I miss being in my own bed and stuff. As much as like this is something I enjoy doing, pet sitting and stuff, I do get homesick and I miss just being in the comfort of like my own room and my own home. But I will miss Sammy. Okay, that's all. I'm sorry I keep complaining, but this is so fucking annoying. It's now 7 p.m. and it's still going on. They're having like a party, but it's like one person jumping. I go to sleep soon. How am I supposed to sleep?
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. In the sun when I found you, the one you call. You got what I need and you always be turning my sky blue. But maybe I can't get to you. So why don't you come to stay? Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane.
Hi guys, I'm now on page 280 of the book. I'm still really liking it. I think it's lost me a little bit because I'm not a big fan of Dex's personality. He's a little bland, but I'm still liking it. At the moment, they're doing like a friends with benefits thing, and they've both made a deal that they're not gonna fall in love. There's gonna be like no feelings involved, but obviously feelings have started to get involved. But I feel like so much of it is just physical attraction and there's not much feelings. Like they're always focusing on like the physical attraction. And oh my god, he said one thing that put me off so much. He called her a little girl. You can't say that. You can't say that. That's disgusting. When she's like 22 and you're 34, you can't call her a little girl when you have two daughters that are children. Oh my god. He only said it once, but still, I'm happy it hasn't happened again. But that really threw me off when I read that. I haven't read anything else. I've just been focusing on this book. I've been feeling not very motivated today. I've just been in bed most of the day. That mostly probably has to do with the weather because it's a very cloudy day. But I'm going home tomorrow. Yay! I'm so excited. And then I can cook a proper meal. I've been eating like frozen meals and noodles and stuff and snacks. I've been eating a lot of snacks and I just want to eat like a proper meal. I just want to cook a meal. But when I get home, I'm probably not going to have any like groceries. So, oh well. The noise upstairs with the like basketball, whatever that was, has stopped. But now they've just been running all day. Like it's like someone's doing a marathon upstairs. They just keep running around. What are you doing? Why are you running around your apartment? Like I understand. I run around at home through the hallways and stuff because I get impatient, but it's constant. Are you being chased by someone? Do I need to call for help? And like, don't you care that there's people living below you? Anyways, that's all my updates today. I probably won't update again today because I just don't feel like it today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. 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 Okay, bye. Oh, do you guys want to know a fun fact about me? I have a tofu tattoo. Wait, that's the wrong way. It says tofu. Okay, bye. Hi guys, so I have a very interesting update for you. Basically the last clip you saw was in the morning where I was drinking my coffee. I ended up in the hospital that day at like I think 11 p.m. and then I got out the next day at 8 a.m. I think. It's now, I got out of the hospital on Wednesday, it's now Saturday, so it's been a few days, but basically what happened, I got like extremely sick. I'm pretty sure like in this vlog I mentioned me not feeling well, and so like the past week I was feeling not the best, and then at night on, it was Tuesday when I got back here, I just started feeling so sick. It was awful. I thought I was dying. Like I think this is the most sick I've ever been. I had a fever, I had chills, I couldn't breathe, I was throwing up, I was shaking, my whole body was in like so much pain, like I just physically hurt so badly. I couldn't walk straight. It was terrible. And my nana knitted me a blanket and I had just gotten it and I threw up all over it. And then things just escalated from there. Like I was in the car on the way to the hospital and I threw up all over my dad's car and all over myself. And so I was walking to the hospital just covered in my throw up. It was not nice. And literally this man, I was sitting in the waiting room, this man walks past me and blocks his nose. That's kind of rude. I'm kidding, but like I felt so annoying because I was just throwing up in the waiting room and it was so busy. Yeah, it was so bad and I was like shaking and crying and I was like to my dad, I can't do this, I can't do this. I was like, help me. So you guys know how much pain I was in. I get needles all the time, like I get my blood taken and everything all the time, and I don't react to needles because they don't really hurt that much for me. I'm just used to it. So usually when I get them, I don't react. But I was in so much pain that when they went to take my blood, I started screaming, full on screaming. It hurt so bad. And I'm very shy and anxious. So like if I'm in pain and I'm around other people, I will try to hold it in, but I couldn't and I was screaming. It was so bad. Anyways, that being said, I am better now. The few days after I left, I still wasn't doing very good. Like yesterday, I still wasn't doing very well, but they gave me heaps of meds to take and stuff like that. So the plan, also, I'm not saying any of that for like pity or anything. I just want to let you guys know because I feel like it'd be weird if I just acted like nothing happened and I just took a few days off because I wasn't feeling well. Like I might as well just talk about what happened. But I'm always struggling with my health. lately, so I thought I'm just gonna talk about it because why not? Thankfully, I'm doing better now and I wasn't in the hospital for too long, but I haven't done any reading. My plan for this vlog was to finish it on Friday, last Friday, but obviously things have been set back now, so I'm gonna maybe plan to finish it on Sunday. Oh wait, Sunday's tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not gonna rush it because I want this vlog to be a good vlog. Like, I don't want to just, I don't know, like I still want this reading vlog to be good, and I've only read one book in this vlog so far, so I want to make sure I read more and I'm actually happy with how this video turned out. That's what I'm going to try to do. I have like a plan of what I want to read, and since I am feeling better, I'm optimistic that I can get a bit of reading done. And I was feeling quite discouraged because of everything that happened. It like obviously wasn't good for my mental health. But I started editing this video last night and I was actually like having a good time, and I was putting in more effort, and it made me get a little more excited to make videos again, because I had a lot of videos planned for this week, videos I wanted to film, and because I couldn't get that done, it made me feel really unmotivated. But I feel like we're getting back, we're getting somewhere, and this is the first time I've gotten ready since I was in hospital, so I am feeling more like myself. Also, I didn't even give my updates for Ignite. I did finish that book. I finished it, when did I think I finished it on, wait, I finished it on Tuesday, I think Tuesday morning. I gave it a 4.25. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think where it lost me a little is whenever things would happen between the two main characters, they would go tell other people. So we get chapters of like Dex telling his friends or his sister, and we'd get chapters of Winnie telling her friends or her family. And I felt like it was so repetitive because they would just repeat everything that we just saw. I understand they're like getting advice, they're like talking about it, which is good, but it got really repetitive. I think I also enjoyed it more at the start. I wasn't a big fan of Dex's character. I liked him more at the start when we didn't know as much about him, but like him with his daughters was adorable. I loved his daughters so much. And the epilogue had a proposal scene that almost had me crying. It was so cute. Yeah, I really enjoyed the book. I'll likely read more books from that series. For our reading plans for the rest of this video, I have to get the books. I'd been halfway through this book, which I'd already talked about before. I'm gonna finish this today, Horimiya Volume 2. I'm gonna also read number 3, hopefully today. These are due at the library and I've reserved, I think, up to volume 11. I think that's all the library has, and there's like 16 volumes in total, I think. So, oh my god, my breakage. I can't wait for this hair to grow out. Anyways, so I'm gonna try and finish these today, and then I can pick up the next books. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but that's my goal, to finish these. I do want to continue Payback's a Witch, but I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself to read it today since I haven't done reading for a little bit, so I'm not gonna force myself to read it if I don't feel like it. I think I'm gonna try and focus on graphic novels and manga because they're just a lot easier for me at the moment. I'm also going to try to read Lore Olympus. Oh my god, this looks so interesting. Anyways, I want to read more than this actually today. What else should we try to read? We have no, I don't want to start another manga series, so I think for now the goal is just read Horimiya 2 and 3, read Lore Olympus, and maybe read some of Payback's a Witch today. Hi guys, so I finished Lore Olympus. This was really good. I really enjoyed this. It's a retelling of Greek mythological stories, but it's like modernized and there's a lot of humor in it. I don't know a lot about Greek mythology, so this was kind of confusing for me because it was hard for me to like understand the characters, and maybe I felt like there were some jokes that you'd understand if you already knew all of the gods and everything, but I still had a really good time, and I feel like as I go on through the graphic novels I'll understand it a lot better. I think if you love Greek mythology you would love this. It's also a romance, which I did not realize, and I love that. I'm so excited. I think there's like 7 of these, which I did not know, and it's a slow burn, but I'm really excited. There was something triggering that happened in this volume, so definitely look up the trigger warnings. Yeah, I had a good time, and I've reserved the next 2 books in the series, and overall like I loved the art. It was so pretty. And then I also finished Horimiya Volume 2. This was just as good as the first one. Where it ended was so cute. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in this that happened that I was just like eating it up. This is exactly what I wanted in a shoujo. I don't think I pronounced that word right. Maybe I'll check how to pronounce it. Shoujo, is that correct? I'm not sure, but basically romance manga. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy with this because it's so cute, but also I'm kind of annoyed that it's so long because I hope they don't get together in like the last volume, because I want to see them actually together. But so cute. My reading plans, I don't really know what I feel like reading, but I do feel like reading. I guess you guys will see what I end up reading next.
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
Hi guys, so I'm gonna give some quick reading updates and then I'm going to finish this vlog. I read some of Payback's a Witch. I got to page 77. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I am enjoying it. I'm a little lost because there's a lot of words in this book I'm not understanding. And I don't know why, like occasionally I'll read and there'll be a word I don't understand, but this is happening a lot in this book. But other than that, I am enjoying it. I really like Talia, the love interest. She's funny and cute and I really like her. And I like our main character. Basically, in this town, there's like 4 witch families and they're the founders of this magical town. They have this tournament every something years, I don't know how many years, where the like heirs in those families have to compete in these trials. But Emmy Harlow is a part of the arbiter family in this tournament. Her role is to just document things and basically judge it and determine who's won and stuff like that, and document everything that happens. But all the other families compete in the tournaments. Talia's a part of one of the families. I'm not explaining this very well. Okay. Emmy hasn't been to her hometown, this magical town, for 9 years because when she was last there, she had this really bad breakup with Gareth Blackmore, and he's a part of the like most powerful family in this town. And then when she comes back, it's for these tournaments, and she finds out that Talia recently was wronged by Gareth, and so was Lyndon Thorne, her best friend. And so they all come together and they want to seek revenge on him, and so they want to do this during the trials or the tournament. I don't know what to call it, but that's basically where I've gotten so far. We've just started the tournament. I'm liking it, but I'm not in love with it. I could definitely see myself really liking it. But the thing is, I'm starting another video today, so I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to continue reading this book. Maybe in my next mood reading vlog. And that's all the reading I've done since I last spoken to you. And I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. It's definitely longer than my other ones, but I really want to start making longer reading vlogs. I feel like that's all I have to say. I have a booktok and a book Instagram you can follow. They're linked down below. I also have a Goodreads, and that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye!